This is a reading. Today is a reading from The Secret Language of Birthdays, a book written by Gary Goldschneider and Joyce Elfers. It's 366 personality profiles, and they're based on a combination of astrology, numerology, tarot, research study that was done. Secret Language of Birthdays. They also got a secret language of relationships, which is the next read I'm gonna do because it's dope as fuck. And you know, a lot of people, when it comes to tarot or people that are doubtful, they're like, well, if you say it to someone, then they're gonna put the pieces of what you said into their life to fit. This stuff right here, like this book and the book of relationships, and there's a couple other things that don't work like that. People who just know sun sign are like, oh, that could fit anywhere. But when you get deeper, it's like there's design. We all have designs, no matter how you were raised, etc. We're all designed. It seems like. The more research you do, it just feels that way. And this book and The Secret Language of Relationships is another one that I can only speak from my experience, but when I found them and I read them, I knew what I was. I knew about me. I was in my 20s, and it was weird to see me on a page written. And they know me from astrology, tarot, numerology. Like, they put that together. Like, I wasn't part of the research study. They put those things together and came up with a profile that I know is me. And you can read yourself for another profile and try to pretend like maybe, well, what if I read this? Would this be me? I'm telling you. Sometimes the deeper you go, there's some truth to that shit. Anyway, this is November 7th. And I am doing this for Jeremy. I slipped up. I was inconsistent. And I did not do... I skipped over my only nephew's birthday reading The Secret Language, reading these one-a-days. I skipped over my niece, too, who was born on the 1st. And I skipped over my nephew, who was born on the 7th. That's where I'm at in life. That's where my brain's at. So, this is a redemption read. This is particularly for him. If you want to watch it and you're born on the 7th, that's cool. But, Jeremy, here we go. Are you ready? Fucking ready? Are you fucking ready to ascend? Let's go, my brother. All right. First, we're going to start with the decadent. Second decadent. That's Cancer. Nope. That's Pisces. All right. So first decadent will be Scorpio. Second decadent will be Scorpio, Pisces. And third decadent is Scorpio, Cancer. You being born November 7th, that falls in the second decadent Scorpio. So Scorpio traits followed by Pisces traits, which is pretty fucking dope. And I know you got a Pisces moon too, so this probably coincides. Like, your emotions and your intuition are probably pretty on point. Like, the first intuition you get before any other information comes in is probably on point. And it should be followed. Well, do whatever you want. But that's your body telling you and your mind telling you, like, yo, this is the path to less lessons. But then you don't listen and you're like, nah, I want to learn a lesson for the next 2 years. And then, boom, you end up somewhere. But yeah. And fixed water sign, like you know. I'm looking through the famous people born on this day. Jazz trumpeteers, African anti-apartheid activists. They have some... I don't think there's anyone that you would know. Shit, I don't even know these people. French Nobel Prize winner Albert Camus. I'm gonna start though. How I start this? All right, I'm gonna start. For you, we're gonna get to the fucking meat and potatoes. No teasing, no beating around the bush. We're gonna go straight for the core for my nephew. Strengths and weaknesses. Curious, adventuresome, and technical. Those are great strengths. And curious, adventuresome, and technical. See, technical will protect you from a fool. The tarot card, the fool walking off a cliff. If you're technical, and I know your fucking brain works. So, all right, weaknesses: restless, difficult, and hurtful. I mean, that could be that. Sometimes things be that way. All right, let's do numbers and planets. Those born on the 7th day of the month are ruled by the number 7 and by the watery Neptune, the planet of visions, dreams, and psychotic phenomena. That's Neptune. Indeed, November 7th people are prone to these unstable influences. The Neptune-Pluto connection, Pluto rules Scorpio, indicates that those born on November 7th should assimilate, it really says that, bro. I'm not even fucking lying. You should assimilate to the Borg. Assimilate, but also transform the religious and family values they were taught as children. So, it's saying to assimilate to what you were taught, but almost transform the religious and family values, like to your vision. Were taught as children and create their own individual philosophy of life. So you are supposed to, you should take what Jules and that madness tried to teach. Take that, put it in your brain, put it together, and create your own. Transmute it to you, to your philosophies. And going through what you went through, like, you have seen all the way worst, all the way good. You've seen good, bad. You've seen the whole spectrum by the age of, like, fucking 19. They must beware, however, of losing touch with reality and following their dreams, and should avoid all dubious psychic and occult activities. So that information I sent you last night, you go ahead and you should delete that. It's telling you not... Am I reading that? They must beware, however, of losing touch with reality in following their dreams, and should avoid all dubious psychic and occult activities. All right, just, learning knowledge is okay. Don't be dubious about it. Or dubious type of psychic. Like, I think it's saying don't be a bad witch. Don't do pain spells. Don't do bane spells. All right. Those ruled by the number 7 traditionally like change and travel. This meets well with their need of November 7 people for exploration and discovery. So, 7 is the number of genius, but also there's some big flaws. Sometimes the mind can go too wandering, and you spend a lot of your living and your life, your present, is spent trying to uncover and even making something like a simple conclusion. It's too simple, it can't be it. So you create like an intricate puzzle in your mind to discover and investigate. The Scorpio and the 7 definitely beware of that. Beware of spending too much time trying to uncoil some situation or someone else's motivations. Just think, like, if I know the answer to this, how would this benefit me? Or how would it not? Would this even matter in my world? And if the answer is no, then there's other stuff you could benefit from using your mind on. Like, I know it'd be fun to try to dissect people, but I mean, there's 8 billion people. You're going to meet probably thousands and thousands of people in your life, and there's going to be a lot of question marks. So you can save yourself a lot of time by just asking yourself that question first. Like, what do I get to gain from knowing this knowledge if I figured out the answer to this? It's a nice hobby, though. It's a fun hobby for 7s and Scorpios. All right, tarot. The 7th card of the major arcana is the Chariot, which depicts a triumphant man moving through the world, manifesting his physical presence in a dynamic way. The card may be interpreted to mean that no matter how narrow or precautious the correct path, one must continue on. The good side of this card possesses success, talent, and efficiency. The bad side suggests a dictatorial attitude and a poor sense of direction. I'm gonna show you the card. I should actually just get my deck out and have the card ready. Actually, where's my deck? Hold on. Well, I got you here. Oh, dude, I wonder if I could text you right now and tell you fucking